Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video we're going to be going over something you guys need to stop using currently right now. I don't know if there's been a lot of information about it that's been dropped in the community, but it's also something that I've noticed that is not being talked about as much as it should. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys got nothing to say, just comment FTA. Now we're gonna be talking about an ability in this game, and you could kind of see it already in the abilities section when it comes to the game right now, and that is Gunslinger. For some reason, this is something that a lot of people should start to look towards other options in the game to actually use instead of using Gunslinger. And the reason being is because Gunslinger currently, depending on the quarterback that you have, is somewhat broken. And what I mean by that is, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter the kind of play that you're calling. If you're coming out in whatever offense and you're trying to be a gunslinger, you're slinging the ball to the best of your ability. For some reason, I don't know why this happens, and it mainly happens in game. It doesn't really happen in practice mode as often, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to show you guys, but you end up with passes like that where they're either overthrown or they just end up in an area that you're kind of like that. So you'll end up blue passing and overthrowing a pass. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, if you guys end up blue passing, a blue pass is supposed to be a perfect pass. Okay, it's not supposed to overthrow, but for some reason, because of the ability Gunslinger, it results in these kind of passes happening a little more often. So you're overthrowing it nonstop, and this isn't a free form issue. This is literally an issue with Gunslinger. You'll notice that if you blue pass any passes with a quarterback that doesn't have Gunslinger on, you'll end up completing a lot more passes rather than overthrowing them. So again, this is more of a PSA video to just explain to you guys that you guys should be switching your passing abilities to something other than Gunslinger right now, simply because certain quarterbacks, they're kind of broken. So if your quarterback has a fast throwing animation, kind of like right there, which is a perfect situation, we free-formed it, we got a green pass which should be accurate, and it's still overthrown, and that can be an absolute drive killer. Same thing right there. This only happens because of Gunslinger. So again, PSA, take off Gunslinger, start using something else. And that's a perfect example right there. We ended up blue passing. So how is it in an area that it's not accurate? Blue passes are supposed to be perfect passes. They're perfectly timed passes, which means that it should be, it should be within the reticle, depending on what your freeform settings are on. But there's no reason why we should be either attempting to catch this pass and then just immediately dropping it without any kind of pressure. But it will frustrate you to actually have this on and realize that. And it's something that some of you guys might be dealing with and haven't really noticed or didn't know that it was based off of the ability. Now, obviously, a lot of quarterbacks overthrow passes in this game all the time. But if you guys are playing with Gunslinger, you'll notice that you're overthrowing a lot more passes. Take Gunslinger off, try a quarterback that doesn't have Gunslinger, and you'll notice that you'll end up having somebody that's either more mobile, a decent throwing animation, and if you blue pass, which is all timing based, you'll end up completing a lot more passes simply because those overthrows won't happen as often. So again, Gunslinger, it's now working against us more than it does, because you'll end up with a drive where you end up with a beautiful play concept, nice routes on the field, and you end up throwing the correct read on the field, and it ends up being overthrown. It's frustrating, it's a drive killer, and it's going to make your time playing Madden a lot worse. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. If you guys have been struggling in the passing game, try taking off Gunslinger and try to devise a scheme that's a little bit geared more towards running, maybe, depending on if they ever want to patch this or look into this, because it's definitely something that needs to be looked at. My name is Pwny Montana. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.